All right, so we are live once again. I'm gonna wait for people to come in, but um, like once people start coming in, I'll explain what's happening. Nothing's happening like personally that's like super bad. It's just like something I need to get off my chest because it's nothing about the community. It's about me personally. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about something. And if you hear that noise in the background, oh shit! If you hear that noise in the background, it's me playing college football 25. I'm starting to get like I'm gonna start playing this game at 12. I don't know if anyone's awake. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know if anyone's awake for this stream, but yeah, no one's awake for this stream. It's been a minute. No one is awake for this stream. Oh, really? Okay. There is a person in here. All right, okay, there's a couple people. 20s. It's kind of hard, especially with girls. Um, honestly, the problem with girls this generation, they be asking too much. They be doing too much. They never just want to see you win. And we're talking about my personal life. I've had so I'm going in my junior year. It's like you can't. It's so hard. Whatever. Um, what just happened? But girls, they don't just care about money. They want a specific type of guy. And it's like they don't want like nice guys anymore. Like no one truly just wants a nice no one truly just wants a nice guy anymore. And it pisses me off. I've gotten rejected by at least 10 or more girls. I've almost bagged like 3 but I either got like cheated on, I fumbled, or it just didn't work out on both sides. And I know it's so stupid, but there's some, and I'm not trying to bring anyone down. Like in my town, there's some very ugly girls that want like to be with me, and I'm just like, no, I can't do that. it's just not me. It's not who I want to date. But um, it's not who I want to date at all. Like I don't want to date those type of girls because those type of girls are stupid, and I hate those type of girls because they also some of them have the worst personality in the world. Like some ugly girls have the worst personality like ever, and I mean, it pisses me off. Like everyone's just, not I don't know how to explain it. Hold on. Let me see if my video is up right now. It's live. I want to get some more people in here because honestly, I think they want to be able to hear this. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think I just did that. All right, we good. Maybe I'll see some more people join, but I mean, I don't know. I hope people join because I mean, because I actually really want to vent to someone about this. Like, I'm not just doing it on YouTube just to do it on YouTube, but like once more people get in here, I'll explain it. Like, if anyone's in here, I don't think anyone's in here at all. There's like one person in here. I want to explain something to some people who are like here, like to the one person in this fucking thing that is here. If you want to comment, do whatever, show who you are. I don't care, but um, anyway, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. So I'm gonna start over from the very top on what I was saying, which is girls are very complicated nowadays. I've gotten rejected by at least 10 to 15 girls, like in the past 2 months. It's insanity because all of them are so particular. Like today, I was texting this girl. We were calling the other night. We called last night, and then I was texting her, like, cause I was like, okay, maybe I'm starting to get something, but like she texted me first, by the way, and then she's like, yeah, he's just like texting me too much, and I'm like, first of all, you're the one who texted me first. I don't know what the hell you're on. Like girls never take accountability for what they fucking do. And I'm not talking about anyone in the community. I'm talking about in general. Like I'm talking about like people in my town specifically cuz no one takes accountability. Like I take accountability for shit. Granted, I don't want to, but it's how you grow as a human so you don't make the same mistake. Girls don't do that shit. They find a way to blame it on you, especially in my town. They find a way to blame it on you. I've never seen a girl be like, "Oh, maybe it's my fault." No, it's always our fault. Like at this point, I want a girlfriend, granted, but I mean, it's so stupid to the fact where like no I feel like it feels like no one fucks with me in my town. Like people do fuck with me, but I have to text first. Like it feels like some people don't fuck with me. And I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me at all. It doesn't sit right. It it's not cool. It doesn't sit with me right at all that people do that. I don't know why my PlayStation and my Xbox are connecting, but it's so stupid and unfathomable that people just like girls just want to do that. They just want to fucking do that. They never take accountability for what they are doing. And and then so all right, I'm gonna tell a story. So this was a long time ago, but anyway, no, this is about 3 months ago. So what happened was, I was really into this girl, right? And she was really into me. You feel me? And the problem was she had an ex, but and she was a senior. Granted, and then now she's going into college. I was a sophomore at the time, like at the time of this whole thing, and it was so on and off. The worst part was her sister, who liked me. I didn't like her at all because she just wasn't a good human being. She just wasn't a good human being to me at all. She lied all the time. She wasn't mature. Wasn't who I was looking for. Her sister, who I was looking for. She was older, so it was a kind of a flex that I was talking to a senior. But anyway, um, she was just like she made me love again because it sounds really stupid, but after talking to her, I'm gonna call her. We'll call her Annie, right? That's actually not her name. I'm not gonna spoil her name. Annie made me love again, like I haven't felt in years, because she made me feel like someone. She was there for me when I needed it most, because I just got dropped by my friend group that like it wasn't working out, which is whatever. I found a new friend group a couple weeks later, but at the time I was going through a lot because I loved that friend group, and the girl was like Annie was just there for me. That's granted, if you just joined, that is not her real name. It's a fake name. So Annie was just always there for me. She was she was really pretty. She had a great personality and was just loving and caring for me. And um I thought I thought nothing could come between us, but we were so on and off. And then so she had an ex who kind of like threatened her for shit, and it was I got caught in the mix, and it was so bad. It was awful. So then she finally decided to go back, and then they broke up again. So I was the rebound, and it was so astronomical how the way she did me and her sister did me. Her sister told me that Annie wants to get back together again. I'm like, great, we'll try it again. This is the third time now. And so I kept asking Annie. I mean, Annie's little sister. I'm like, you sure that she wants to come back to me? She's like, yes. She's done with the guy. She's done with him and everything. So then I was like, okay. So I went full in. I went full in. I went full in on this girl. And it turns out she cheated on me again. And I went off on her and her sister. I went off on both of them. I was so livid. And then, hold on, sorry. Sorry, there was like something going on, but I was so livid to the point where I was just like, I just, I broke down because that time, it was like this year too, that time, so much was going on. I just broke down. Like, not in tears, just broke down because everything that happened. Because I really liked that girl. I got dropped by my friend group. Everything just collapsed on school, basketball, like it just all collapsed on top of me, and I just broke down. And then after Annie, um, I just I tried with other girls to do something, and I got really close with one. I got really close to getting with one, like a girlfriend, but I I was too clingy. The weird part is I'm never clingy with girls. Never clingy. It was the weirdest thing ever because I was never I'm like, is God giving me a sign? Because if I never do that, why do I do it now? It was really weird to me. And then I tried with a bunch of other girls, and then like there was okay. We're giving fake names with girls. We're giving fake names. We're all giving fake names. We're giving fake names to girls because I don't want them to like get exposed or anything. But anyway, one of them was just fuck. One of them one of them just like completely used me for some, and like I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if I want to focus on myself or I want a girlfriend because I think honestly therapy helps me focus on myself because I do therapy and because I got a lot of fucked up shit. And therapy just really helps me. So I'm good on that. I just want a girlfriend. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really just want someone to be there for me because it feels like I'm there for everyone, but they're not there for me. But I know a girlfriend would really be there for me. Um, oh, I did not tell y'all about this one girl. We dated for a week. Worst thing ever. It was basically what happened was we'll call her we'll call her Peach because that's like Princess Peach or whatever. So we talked for a really long time, and I'm sorry, I don't know how I didn't notice this until now. She was pretty ugly, pretty fucking ugly, and I don't know. I didn't realize that until it was too late. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Um, and so we talked for a long time, and for some reason I was into her. I don't know what happened. Suddenly, while we were dating, I woke up. I woke up, and by the way, if y'all are here, like, if there are comments, like, y'all can comment. I don't care. Like, I don't care what y'all do. Y'all want to comment or something. Um, because honestly, I want some people to talk to. Uh, yeah. I mean, she. Well, we started dating, and it was the worst. Me and Peach were the worst thing you could imagine. Yo, my beatbox roast versus you are gonna are gonna bro, don't do this shit. I swear, if you use this against me, you're fucked up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Thank you, Xavier. But you're fucked up if you are using this shit against me. What have you talked about so far? Well, like life and um honestly just life in general, NDB, because I don't know. Um it's just girls in general. But anyway, so we're gonna get back to the story about Peach. So she like this is the fake name, by the way. She was the worst person I have ever. I didn't realize it until it was too late. We dated for a week. Worst week of my life. She made me stressed out for no reason. Like it was so weird because when people found out that I got a girlfriend, um, people found her and they're like, "Dude, she's ugly." This is definitely like NDB or some shit. Oh god, this is definitely NDB. This is definitely on NDB or something. But um, anyway, uh, yeah. I mean, that was the worst week of my life. I, it's not you. God damn it. Um, it was probably the worst week of my life because the problem was she would constantly fight with me. She would be so clingy on where I was everywhere. If I didn't answer my phone, she called me 20 times one. I was like, you after an entire week of this bullshit, we were calling and I'm just like I'm dead at this point. Like I'm like my voice sound like I was like this. I sounded like this. I was like, "What the fuck do you want from me at this point? What the fuck do you want from me? I don't know what you want from me." And I sounded so dead. I She said she was yelling at me, and I'm just like, I ain't yelling. I ain't doing all that. And I was just damn like March and February of 2024 was some crazy shit. And April too. April was probably one of the worst one. April was probably the worst single-handed month of my life. Um, it was just a lot to deal with. Thank gosh I'm in a better place now. Um, but yeah, that girl was the worst thing I've ever. It was the worst experience ever. And then so about a couple months later, she DMs me and she's like, "Hey, I really miss you. Please." I'm like, you know what I say? I'm like, "Fuck no." She called me and I was like, "Fuck no. Fuck no." I'm like, "Why would I get with you? Why would I get back together with you?" I told her straight up. I was having a bad day and I shouldn't have said any of this. Listen, y'all, do not copy what I did because it was literally like one of the worst days. Um, I had, and I was like, has she dated anyone before? Yeah, she did. She did date someone, like a couple people before that, but they all said she was crazy too. So, because I talked to them after, and so we called. I've been listening, man. I'm sorry that this is helpful. Hey, thanks, Keiki. But anyway, so I called her and I was like, she called me, I meant, sorry. And she was like, "No, I really miss you, please." And I went off. I was like Kendrick Lamar style. I'm like, "You're fucking ugly. You're a stupid bitch. You're two-faced. I don't want to see you again. Why are you talking to me? I don't like." I was in such a bad spot that I just let it all out on her. It was not right of me at all. But needless to say, she never talked to me again. Needless to say, she never talked to me again. Did I hear something? Bro, I'm in like at my house. I said that because I thought it would be in first time dating or something. No, she just apparently she was just like clingy with guys like this all the time. Um, I told you all about the girl that was clingy. Oh, y'all probably not did not hear about this today, but so today I was chilling. Actually, I was on a call with NDB. Yeah, no, it's gonna be okay for sure. It's like it's gonna be okay. I'm not worried about like girls in general. What I am a little scared of is junior year because I hope people mature. Because what happened to me back in like March slash April, that's just like it's just like God preparing me for my battles. And I have to realize that. And I did. I matured a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. I'm getting therapy. I feel a lot better, like just a lot better about myself in general. I play basketball for at least 3 hours a day. Excuse me, it's insane how much basketball I play in a day. Like I might make varsity. I might make varsity. Um, but yeah, I mean, girls are just like in my town, especially like all they want. Like they're either like the driest people ever. They've like they're very innocent. Oh, I do. I do have the makings of a varsity athlete. Um, I'm not trying to flex or anything, but well, I bench 160, I squat 315. I'm one of the fastest on the basketball team. I mean, I some of my coaches call me Mr. Everything because apparently I do everything well on the court. Like I'm not just really good at one thing. I'm good at a bunch of different things. Ball handling, shooting, finishing, like apparently that's what my coaches say. But I don't really like to I'm just saying I like to look at that. I like when people give me progress. Yeah, Mr. Everything is such a hard name. Mr. Everything for a reason. Um, damn. Damn, y'all are supportive, but yeah, I mean, it's been great. These at first, honestly, when people in my school, they just like to party and stuff. I'm not antisocial. I'm really not. I'm really not antisocial, but I'm not gonna drink. Like I'm not gonna do illegal drinking. I'm not gonna vape. I'm just gonna go out, have fun with my friends without any of that stuff, and I'm just gonna play basketball for at least 3 hours, cardio, do some cardio work, everything. I think I'm 5'8" now, 150. I'm 150. I'm kind of skinny a little bit, but I'm a little built. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, but I mean, yeah, I mean, these last couple months, at first I was like, huh, no one's DMing me, but I mean, I always DM them and they fuck with me. So at first I'm just like, I just don't know why people want to. In concern, okay, sorry, I just interrupted my own self, but in concern with girls nowadays, honestly, I don't know. The future is uncertain for me because I mean, I've put myself out there, and some girls don't like me, which honestly, if you don't like me for being a nice guy, fuck you. I'm gonna be honest. If you don't like me for being a nice guy, then fuck you. Did your mic cut out? I can't hear you. Let me try to take out my AirPod. Can y'all hear me now? Or are we good? Are we chilling? Are we chilling now? Are we chilling? Cause someone said in the chat that my microphone cut out. We good now? Or okay, we're good. Where did I cut off at? Where did I cut off at? Because apparently y'all have not been hearing me for a little bit. Yeah, I saw NDB. You messaged me something. I'm not gonna read it in the chat. I'll talk to you later about it. But in concern with girls, I mean, if y'all watched the live stream, y'all heard about me talk about the girl, quote unquote girl, like it's not a real name, girl named Annie and Peach. Now I'm gonna talk about this other girl. We're gonna name her shit. Someone give me a name in the chat. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know. I can't think of any girl names. Someone help me out. Someone help me out with a name. Wilma. All right, we'll call her Wilma. No, I'm not naming it Max. No, we're not calling it Max. Wilma. So Wilma and I met through Snapchat, and she went to my school. She was a grade younger than me, which I never talked to people that are like a grade younger than me. I don't know. It's not that I'm freaked out about it. My friends are. For some like everyone at my school is, and I'm honestly in that boat where I'm just like I don't care. If you date someone and you're happy, that's cool. Good for you. What's going on? I'm not reading that whole name. New Super Potato Noodle Pasta 64. I'm like Eminem, damn. But Wilma, we met through Snap, and she was cute. She was pretty cute, and we didn't really talk for like we were talking a little bit at first, but then we stopped because I was dealing with Annie, and then I went back to Wilma. Wilma, very nice girl, very shy. We had this one FaceTime that lasted over 5 hours, and I was just like, okay, you know what? I like she just made me think like she's a great person. I want to like get to know her. And so we talked for a little bit, and we're at five people. Okay, I see. So Wilma and I talked for about 3 weeks, and then I started getting clingy because the problem was she had like driver's ed and stuff, and I don't know, I just kept texting her, and she got annoyed to the point where she just stopped texting me entirely. And then I unadded her that time, and then I was upset because the I was upset with myself, and I was also upset because I already said this, but I never am clingy with girls. I never am. But for this girl, apparently I was. Like I was for some reason. It was really weird to me because I don't know if it was God giving me a sign that this girl was not worth it, or am I just, or he just gives me a sign to never be clingy again. It was really weird to me because now, like honestly, like I'm not clingy at all with girls now. Like when I try to talk to girls, I mean, the problem is talking with girls. Like if they text you on Snapchat and if they text you on Snap and they're like, "Hey, what do you look like?" and then they're just disappointed, you can tell. Cause here's a tip for y'all. If you ask them a question, they don't answer back. They don't like they answer the question, but they don't ask you a question back. I'm not respectfully. I'm not responding. Respectfully, I'm not responding because like they just don't want me. They just don't want me, and that's okay. But like, why are you texting me, like asking what I look like if you're just gonna be disappointed? Like, just look me up on Instagram if you're gonna add me. Cause if I'm your type, oh, I forgot this other girl. Oh my goodness, there's so many girls. So there's this girl. Let's call her Chat. Give me a name. Give me another name. I like the name we came up with last time. What name are we coming up with? What name are we coming up with today, Chat? Let's get the comments going. Let's get the comments going. So there's 4 people in this chat, and none of y'all are willing to type the name. A name. Are none of y'all willing to type a name, or y'all are just not willing to type a name? Like y'all are just really not willing to type a name. God damn, y'all are dry. I don't even know if there's 3 people in this chat, but um, fine. Since y'all are not gonna come up with a name, I guess I will. Um, I guess I will name her. Oh, there's 5 people. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're just random 5 people. Okay, okay. 5 people. Okay, five. I didn't see the five. I didn't see the five. Okay. People in the chat, like in this live stream, type a name so I can tell y'all another story. Because honestly, I can't. I don't want to do. I don't. I can't come with girl names. I can't come up with girl names anymore. Someone give me a funny girl name. Someone come up with a girl name in the chat, please. Like, and then I'll tell the story. All right, her name is Dick. All right, her name is Dick. So, anyway, I also met Dick on Snap. Oh, you know what? I'm not. That's so. We'll use Max. So, I met Max on Snap, and she was pretty. She was pretty pretty. Not gonna lie, she was pretty. And so we started talking for a little bit. Like, we were on the phone, and she mentions to me that she had a boyfriend before. I'm like, please say, like, I'm like, please say that y'all like ended on a nice relationship, and y'all ended on a nice note. Just y'all just left. Y'all didn't have any. They had an argument. Then they had a whole fight. It was a whole fight that she made people not. She didn't trust anyone anymore, and so what I tried to do was I was trying to like help her out with that, and I was also trying to be her boyfriend at the same time. The problem was I was her exact type. The problem was that she was just her boyfriend apparently fucked her up. And I tried. When I tell you I tried, and then she called me yesterday and was like, "Noah, you're a great person, but I I need like some time away from like trying to talk to boys." And I'm just like, "Well, fuck. You're not the first girl to ever say that to me." It's so frustrating in this. Like, I'm not trying to like complain or bitch about this shit, but like some of these girls that like I try to go for or try to go for me are tweaking. They're fucking tweaking. They're fucking tweaking because they just don't they just don't want to see me win. They just don't want me to be their boyfriend. And it's so frustrating because people tell me all the time, "Oh, you'll get one eventually," or "You just have to wait for the right moment." I'm like, bro, I've been waiting for this moment for 5 years. At least five. Maybe four. So when is it gonna come? When's the moment gonna come? And it's so frustrating. Like it I get very upset sometimes about it. Um I get very upset about it cuz it's so bad to the point where like sometimes I just break down. Not crying, just like in general, just like it just makes me think like, "Oh, if I done this differently or if I did this differently." Like I do cry sometimes about it a little bit cuz I just want someone to love me like on a deep level where I can talk to them every single day without feeling bored or like doing all that or fighting any of that. It just does not. It doesn't sit with me well sometimes. And the problem is I have ADHD, so I don't have the greatest of processing things at first, but like I'm not great at reading signals or like any of that shit. Sorry, I'm eating Sour Patch Kids. I'm not great at reading signals if like or like people slowly moving distance away from me. Like I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm stupid. I'm I'm pretty fucking stupid. Man, Chet, you know what I mean? I just wish life would turn out the way we want it to. Obviously, that's not how it works, ever. It's never how it works. But, I don't know. It's frustrating. I'm surprised some people are still here. Surprised. Surprised some people are still here. Listening to a 16-year-old boy rant. Oh, I don't think I told some of you. I have my license now. I know NDB's probably still in the chat. But to this day, Foxy. Oh shit, Foxy's here. I have Sour Patch Kids. I'm eating Sour Patch Kids. I'm not eating chips. I'm honestly what I'm doing is I'm venting to y'all and waiting for. Hold up. I don't want my. Some of y'all know what my face looks like, but I'm trying to wait for this to download. I know my basement's ugly as fuck, but it's like the only place that. Trying to wait for this to download. Been waiting for that game forever. This game is apparently one of the most highly anticipated games of all time, and I've been waiting for about a couple hours for it to download, and it's apparently still got 3 hours to download, which is not true. It's at 72%, and I watched it go from like I think 60 to 72, something like that. But yeah, I mean, what else can I talk about? Oh, basketball. So I got a good story for y'all. I got a good story. Um, I used to be pretty. I know it's so frustrating. It's gonna start installing and have another. I know it's so frustrating to me that shit happens. But anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all a good basketball story. I'm gonna tell you. You know what? I'll tell you a good motivational story. So when I was in 8th grade, I made the middle school 8th grade team, and the problem was I wasn't confident in myself at all because I got benched. I was one of the star players the um at the tryout, but I got benched most of the season. No, I know it's tough when life doesn't go the way you want it. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay to feel sad, and honestly, it's just set up for a comeback. Yeah, I mean, life's life, dude. I don't know how to explain it at this point, but anyway, let me get back to the story. So I was okay in 8th grade, and then in 9th grade rolled around. I barely missed. Uh, I barely missed the cuts for 9th grade, so I got cut in 9th grade. Um. Yeah. For some reason, I was like, I don't know why me back then was like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have made it. I shouldn't. I knew why I shouldn't have made it. I did not work hard. But then that summer rolled around. This one coach changed my perspective on everything. Everything. He taught me about hard work, precision, getting in the gym, working out. And I'm like, I already worked out before, but I did a bunch of muscle shit. I did like a bunch of a bunch of like bar, and I did some cardio, but not much. I started doing sit ups and all that. And then 10th grade rolled around,
Uh, I was better than ever. Still got cut. It was the dumbest reason too, because he said I didn't shoot well. He just gave me any kind of excuse just to come me. That coach wants to see my downfall, and I'm gonna be honest. I should have made that. I should have made that JV team. I don't know why I didn't. It was the stupidest shit because everyone agreed in that gym that I should have made it. Even some people thought that I should have made it over them. So take that as you want to believe. But anyway, it put me in a place where I was just dark. Because even when I did hard work, it still didn't pay off. And I'm like, what the fuck? It still didn't pay off. But you know what I kept doing? I still, I, I kept doing what I do. I got 2 hours of basketball in almost every day while balancing school. And it was tough, but mentally it was tough, but it eventually paid off. Um it eventually paid off because AAU rolled around. I was on a really good team for AAU that year because I got pretty fucking good. And I was scoring like 10, 15 points per. My varsity coach came to watch me play one time. I scored 20 points. I was shitting my pants. I was so fucking nervous. And I balled the fuck out. I don't know. Like, and now I'm here, still trying out for varsity. I have a high likely chance of making it, but it's going to be very fucking tough. And I'm going to have to get in the gym every fucking day. But if I don't make it, I'm going to do AAU again in the fall, winter, and spring. I only did it in the spring this time. I'm doing it both fall, spring, and doing it fall, winter, spring, and some of the summer. I want to be offered. I can't. I'm too good to give up now. And so this year rolled around. Like after we had varsity practice for team camp that was coming up. So basically, what happened was it was the upper varsity. So basically, kids that made it last year, kids who were like they were on varsity last year but still needed to prove themselves. Kids like me and my friend, I'm gonna call him BK because his initials are BK. Um, Me and him, he made it, but we are on the same level. Um, he made the team and I didn't. I don't know how. Granted, I still have no idea how. But anyway, we had practices for like I was super nervous for practice. But then I realized I'm like, Noah, you're good as that. You're just as good as them. You worked maybe harder than them. Go show it. I showed out. Showed out. I showed out. And it didn't give me a spot on the roster yet, but it showed that I can play with these guys. It showed that I can play on a varsity team. Thank you. It showed that I can. It shows with enough confidence that I can. Like I keep going. I like my mom says. My mom said I'm the most mentally tough person she has ever fucking met. Ever since my dad died, I'm the most mentally because honestly, when sad shit happens to me, I just roll through it because I already had shit happen to me when I was 6 years old. So I mean, even if I don't make it, I'm gonna go a different route for basketball. I'm gonna go for a different route. I'm gonna go AAU route because honestly, um, AAU route usually gets you better offers, but we'll see. We'll see what we'll see about that. But yeah, I mean, oh no, damn. That's a good little story for y'all to never give up, to never give up on your dreams. Even though my work has not paid off yet, it'll pay off somehow. It'll pay off one way or another. yeah, it'll pay off one way or another. And with that, ending on that note, I'll give you all some more good news. We have 4 beatboxes in the vault. I think one of the viewers knows what beatbox I'm referring to. This one. Whoa, shit. Whoa. How am I feeling now? I feel good. I just like to get that off my chest. I just like to get it off my chest. Because sometimes it's good to just talk things out with other people. But anyway, for the viewers that are here, I have 4 beatboxes in the vault, and I'm hoping they come out soon. Here's what I will say, though. For anyone that is here, granted, anyone that is here in this chat, I have this beatbox versus Big Boy Pen. Completed. Everything. Mixed. Everything. The problem was, it was supposed to be in JT's series, but it never came to life. It never came to light. So if anyone has any suggestions on what YBB that me versus Big Boy Pen should do, please, I would love to know, because that beatbox that I made in that one versus Big Boy Pen, probably one of my best ones. I'm gonna be honest, probably one of my best ones, roast wise, beatboxing wise, flow wise. It just, the only thing that you separate the pros is work. Yeah, it's very easy to outrun people who aren't. Yeah, it's very easy, but my mindset is always someone is working harder than me, so I have to go harder, even harder, push my body to exhaustion. I push my body to exhaustion, fellas, ladies and gentlemen in the audience. I push my body to exhaustion. My parents think I'm lazy. No, I ain't lazy. I'm just waiting for the gym to open. I'm really my parents. So my basketball gym opens at 2, and I stay there till 5. I do a shooting workout, do a dribbling workout, run 2s, 3, run 2, 3, 4s, 5s. There's some good play on where I am, but yeah, I mean, I just go all over and just play, because honestly, I have 2 trainers as well. They give me right. They give me playing like I actually should be playing. Okay, this is so off topic, but Blue Trooper paid me, but it's still mad. Anyway, this is pissing me off that my download for NCAA college football is taking forever, because my team is the South Carolina Gamecocks, because I don't know, I live in North Carolina, and my whole family went to South Carolina, so I'm planning to rebuild them to the team where they should be. They should be the greatest team in the nation, better than Alabama, better than Georgia. I'm going to make them the greatest team of all time. I want to make this the greatest team of all time. Hands fucking down. I want to make the South Carolina Gamecocks NDB. Here, I'll show you. Anyway, this game. I'm waiting for this game to download. It's about an hour and 40 fucking 2 minutes. Waiting for it to download. Waiting for this game to download. It's on my brother's Xbox, because the problem is I have a PS4. He has a Series X, which is the next gen console. Oh, you're funny. But anyway, yeah. What was I saying about my South Carolina? So South Carolina, I'm a huge fan of the South Carolina. I'm just gonna tell you all a little about myself. I'm done venting a little bit. If y'all weren't here for the venting, 6 viewers. We have 6 people. I have Ola. I don't know who this is, but welcome, Natty. I don't even know, but I'm feeling better. Still doesn't have Spider. Can you shut the fuck up? Because my mom will not give me a PS5. I told her I can trade in my PS4 for a PS5. She's like, no, and I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you say that? You can't say that. And oh jeez, it's so stupid. Cause I want a PS5, but anyway, so I'm waiting for. There's no way this game's gonna take 4 hours and 420. It's supposed to take 4 hours and 20 minutes to complete download. There's just the blasphemy of this game. Is there like any? There's fucking nothing. There's just like it goes from like an hour to 3 hours to 4 hours back to 1 hour. It's just it doesn't make any sense. And I'm probably gonna stay down. If my brother just let like the TV run and just let it do its thing, probably would have been done by now. Y'all probably would have been hearing me grind out the South Carolina Gamecocks, trying to bring them to glory. I mean, yeah, trying to bring them to glory. I've been streaming for almost an hour. Oh shoot, we got a good motivation by Foxy. Hold on, I gotta read this. My coaches were haters and only cared for a few set of players, and I had to work harder than all of my peers to eventually get offers on my own because my coaches weren't helping me with that. The problem is with coaches, it's very hard to find coaches that want to see you win. The good part is my coach, my AU coach, he played D1. He wants to see me win. He always trains me, like free of charge too. And like he came up to me one day after a big game we had, and I had like 24 points, and he was like, Noah, you know how to play basketball. I'm like, what do you mean, coach? He's like, well, some people that know how to score don't actually know how to play basketball. And I'm like, that's crazy to think about. That a D1 guy is saying this to me, that I know that he knows that I can play ball. He's like, your confidence is off the roof. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, like, I go in there and I do whatever I can do. To be honest. I'm sorry that, but now I will be playing college basketball, especially. I'm proud of you. Can you tell me, is this a D2, like D1, like if you can explain this to me, Foxy, if that's okay with you. Like what like college you're playing for? Like you can just tell me in DMs, it doesn't matter, but I mean, I'm actually very interested. I'm very interested in this cuz you're a great human, Foxy, and I just want to and like we're honestly the only 2 people in the community that actually like play basketball at a high level. Not a high level. I play at a high level, but I play point guard and shooting guard. My NBA people compare me to like prime, like either Kemba Walker, little Steph Curry-esque, like in terms of my like handles, and Kemba Walker was one I remember people said to me. And I'm a Charlotte native, Charlotte Hornets native, so it's a huge compliment to hear that someone say that. To hear someone say that, like about Kemba Walker. Basically, for y'all who don't know, maybe Foxy doesn't know either, I'm not sure. Kemba Walker was an NBA basketball player who got me into basketball. around 2016. He plays for the Charlotte Hornets. He played for the Charlotte Hornets, and that's where I live. So I went to a game one time. He dropped like 30 points, and I was like, I want to be that guy. Cardiac Kemba. But I was like, I want to be that guy, Dad. Like, I was like, my dad wasn't with me, so usually, like, the people that introduced me to basketball was kind of my uncle. I was like, Uncle, I want to be like that guy. And he was like, which guy? I'm like, the one who weighs 15. And he was like, Kemba Walker. I'm like, yeah, I want to be like Kemba. And since I'm short, I have to play with that. I have to be like Kemba. I have handles. I've I could probably cross you up. But I mean, I watch a lot of Hornets basketball, like a lot. Like I was watching, like Foxy. I don't know you. I'm sorry. I keep saying like you definitely know this is the NBA Summer League. I was watching that the other day, and I was like, dang, like this Hornets team looks promising because we just got a new head coach in Charles Lee, and he was the Boston Celtics head coach, not the head coach, the assistant coach for them when they won the championship, and one of the assistants when the Bucks won the whole thing. So I'm very excited, and I have season tickets. My grandpa has season tickets. He's been a season ticket holder since Charlotte ever got a team. Like he's been a season ticket holder ever since he got a team. We got a team, and yeah, my mom used to go to the games a lot. She's not the problem is, like, I don't have anyone to watch basketball with. Like, no one ever wants to watch like the NBA Summer League with me. Like, everyone, they always just want to like, do their own thing. Like, they're just not into that stuff. And I've always wanted that one person to watch basketball with. You know what I mean? I mean, like, obviously, when you like something, you want to find someone that, like, like, you can relate to. Like, and not just relate to personally, just, like, watch the same things as. And that was the problem with my old friend group. They didn't watch a ton of basketball besides, like, one friend. And that was the problem. Like, they did so either in my town you're either like I'm not trying to say redneck, but like you're either like a redneck or a city kid. I was the only city kid in the group. I was the only freaking city kid in the group. And like they like to go off-roading and go camping and like I did that with them, granted, but I just wanted to like play basketball and do my own thing. Like I wanted, like they tried to play basketball, but they just didn't. They liked it for a little bit. They for some reason got out of the phase and just like stopped. But we're all on good terms. We're all on good terms. It's just they don't have the same interests I do, and luckily I found those people that have the same interest as me. But no one's. I don't think I can say that no one is as big a basketball fan as I am, because like I watch basketball year round. Like that's like honestly, my dream jobs are either like obviously play basketball, but if that doesn't work out, then I either want to design shoes for Nike or Under Armour because I love basketball shoes. I have like 9 pairs of basketball shoes. A therapist of like some sort. What else? Something in sports like NBA, either an NBA agent with like a law degree or something. But I mean, I don't know. Very cool. Very cool stuff. There's only one person in the live chat. I don't know who it is, but at least you're listening to me rant about whatever I'm ranting about. Um, but honestly, I think I'm gonna end the stream. It was one of my better streams. People actually tuned in, so I appreciate people for attending. Um, I'm gonna wait for college football 25 to drop. It makes me angry that I have almost quote unquote 3 hours until I finally get to play what I want to play. But I'm gonna hop off stream and thank you to people that were listening. You guys are a big help. You guys are a great community, and I hope nothing for the best for y'all. So thank you. See y'all later. Peace.